Hey, Bri, doesn't it suck that the boss is always over our shoulder when we're trying to talk?
Jay, he should be entertained by us. Let's get out of here and finish this conversation.
All right, but as long as it's not work-related.
Jay,
Me.
how's it going?
I am great, my friend.
I want to welcome everyone back to the Work Related Podcast.
We are back after our hiatus. We are related by work on Twitter.
On X, yes, which you've been posting like a fiend. It's crazy. See, you're so addicted already.
And yes, it is. You know what? That's, again, everything is fucking addictive. It's hard to get stopped. I'm not going to lose my house for fucking tweeting on Twitter too much, am I?
You never know.
You never know. Know what I realized after hearing this? So you threatened. So it all actually probably started with you, because we did go to the X after being on the show last 2 weeks ago.
What are you talking about?
And you said, I'm going to set it. I'm going to set a timer to text you to remind you to take a picture at a fucking game.
Yes.
And then as I was at the X, already played games with fucking an armful of fucking stuffies, I got a text of you saying, "Fucking don't forget to take a picture at the game." And I'm like, "Oh, that motherfucker." So that's when it started.
Yeah.
And then I think I took the text and yeah, whatever. It was fun.
Yeah.
Being the experience was fun. I do feel I can't get this out of my system. I'm trying too hard to share the pictures. That's the whole point. Like I'm not saying it's a valid criticism. But I'm not living in the moment enough. That's my excuse. Like, it's not right.
The moment of the game?
So, just take a picture because it's just for me. Like, I'm there, you know what I mean? It's a brave new world. It's not. It's a brave old world. But the idea of like taping a concert instead of watching the concert, I'm comparing it to that. Just living at the game, playing the game, and these are for us. But not like I have to learn how to share my life online like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
bits and pieces.
No, I'm overstating what's going on here, but that's I think the deep rooted problem of me of not wanting to stop everything, take the camera out and do it.
Yeah.
But I'm missing out because I love seeing the old pictures.
Yeah.
I love seeing it's not a valid criticism or whatever, or a valid reason. It's just like, that's why I don't pull my phone out. And then so when I did start doing it, I was fucking like all over the place fucking taking pictures.
You posted more pictures than I thought. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, because I was like, well, I might as well do this too. If I'm doing that, I might as well do this.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing that, so when do you stop? Like, this is the problem. It's not like, when do I stop, like drinking or smoking or gambling or whatever, but it's like, oh, well, if I'm going to post that, then I might as well post this. Oh, that was better than what I posted 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So and then everything is just like, hey, man, we don't need to see your whole fucking life. But
some people are like, hey, why aren't you posting more? I want to see your whole fucking life.
Bro, you see people at the fucking fanfare, because I watch now other things, you know what I mean, like other people go to Lego shows or millions of different things I've seen in Lego. And so I've seen somebody walking around with his girlfriend holding the camera on him like he's fucking Monica Diol from fucking City TV, and, throwback. And fucking he's got his little microphone right to his face, like, and he's talking. And so whatever he's doing, he's going to edit down, he's going to put it on a channel, and he makes he either makes no money or makes some money, or I mean, that's what he's going to be doing now. And he's just a kid, and by the time he's 10 years later from this might be what he does.
Yep.
Who knows? But he's probably living his life, enjoying it, and go, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't hurt anybody. It didn't, like, whatever he wants to do. And that's, like I said, like, I'm not trying to be that, but I think when I start taking pictures of stuff, it's like, when I'm at the fanfare, it's like, holy shit, look at this fucking tooth. And look at it, like, when do I stop?
Yeah.
And eventually just like, fuck, okay, I got to stop. I'm going to take a picture of every fucking thing. And so it was... Like, it's enjoyable. Like I said, I think it's just addictive. Once you start, you can't stop.
For sure. Did you take more pictures than you showed?
Yes. Yeah,
Nice.
I probably took probably twice as many pics that I showed.
I can't wait till you do what you just said. Like, get to like maybe like a year from now or like 8 months. You look back, you're like, your phone says, "Oh, remember this?" And you're like, "Oh shit!" You're like, "I forgot about this picture."
Yeah, I don't know. So you're right. I don't know the amount of times that I didn't get to see that feeling because I didn't take a picture. Like, I have not taken a picture of every football game I ever went to.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be cool to see, like, hey, remember this time in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
I've seen some of them. I used to have some, some I remember better than others. But yeah, my memory's fading a little bit too. I don't have a crystal memory of everything. So it'd be a nice reminder of like, oh yeah, that's when fucking the guy ran on the field and took the ball out of Favre's hand.
Oh, yeah.
And shit like that. And so, I remember that. But I'm just saying, I don't relive shit like that too often. And so you're right.
You get to now, of course.
No, that's a bonus. It'd be hard to I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is like I don't know the moment. You never know the moments you don't get if you didn't take those pictures.
100%.
So it was cool, but like like especially at the fanfare, it's just like I want to start taking pictures of everything. The more you the second hour you're there and you start seeing the same old, you're almost like you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna like I don't know. It kind of wears on me. I'm a newbie at this, so I don't know where I don't know where it goes.
It gets a little tiring. Like when we go to the car show, we take pictures every single time. We've gone to this car show, I don't know how many times. And eventually you just stop taking pictures of cars.
Yeah, right?
You just stop taking pictures. You're just like, but you know, when sometimes Selena's really big on the pictures, like she'll always send me pictures that get called back to her. She'll be like, oh, look at this. And then remember this. And you'll see, it's crazy to see, like, we'll have pictures from when we first started going to the car show. And then there'll be like that time where Kai was there. And then next time we ditched them because they were annoying the time. And then they're back. And then they're so much more excited because they saw a Cybertruck. And then like, it's like all these like, it's like this whole timeline across like, especially same events. Like when we go to Deerhurst, we always take the same picture on they have like a big Muskoka chair. So we always take a picture on the Muskoka chair of the kids. And so it's like the first year it's just the two boys. The next year it's the two boys and their grandparents. The next year it's freaking Brenton's kids and everybody's there. Like it's kind of cool to see that progression as well.
Yeah, as much as I want to mock that for being gay and trying too hard, like I'm wrong. It's not. It's amazing to see. Like that's the proper thing to. That's why people.
Well, when Selena said we should take a picture every year, I thought it was gay.
Of course, but that's what I'm saying. But now you're propping it up. Now you're putting like, now look at me, look at that. I get to see that picture. So you're gay. Yeah. So
I'm happy.
Yeah, see. And so that's where I'm saying that's the wheelhouse. Like, I don't know how to wrap it in there. Like, so we went to the X like 4 times this year, and one of the times was with you guys, and it was fucking great.
Yeah.
Like it was
like time.
It was amazing. We really appreciate you, whatever, like changing your schedule to go at it whenever that was convenient for us too. We did my fucking favorite new thing now, going on the train.
Yeah.
And going down there, and every time we were doing something, like Selena's phone was in her hand.
Yeah.
Every time, not on fucking Facebook or anything like that. It was to take a picture.
Yeah.
We're never doing anything. Like she's, as much as I was doing anything, she's doing it like you know, fucking 10 times or the normal amount of times that people fucking do now. And so yeah, you have all those.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's overwhelming and thing, but that's not. It's overthinking it.
Did she send you guys pictures?
I don't know if she sent any to Tammy or whatever. She's like text Tammy. But yeah,
you know what's funny? Because when we got out the thing, I went to look at my album. I had like 4 pictures or 3 pictures. I'm like, shit. I wish I took more pictures. Like. She's taking more pictures. But then I look in Selena's album because our album's connected. And I'm like, oh, yeah, of course she has all There's pictures of you guys. And there's like random pictures of like you guys playing the games and stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah. See, like that.
So I don't have that.
Cool.
I don't want to, but you know, even if you're way better at this than I am, you have somebody that's even better than you on it on the team. So yeah, so it's you're going to always get that, and I have that with Tam, but she's not. She's kind of like me too. We're just living in the moment, not really using this as an opportunity to take a picture.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is a change. Like I don't know if like this is like I haven't taken any pictures since. And to be honest with you, I didn't tweet any of the pictures from the ROM.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Like I was kind of a little bit over it at the time. To be honest with you, the ROM, I don't even want to say it was overwhelming or disappointing or underwhelming. It was almost after a while you're looking like you're at like a furniture store.
Yeah,
you're seeing a lot of tables and chairs and plates and like shit. And like I don't want to discount it. Like some of the fucking stuff is kind of crazy, but it's all. See, how do I put this? I'm not saying it's fake or it's all it's like a little just pretend. Like it's like a Fisher Price. Like this is a model of a fucking narwhal. This is a setup of a Victorian parlor room. And I'm just like, yeah, you have evidence that this is how it's set up, but really, like everybody's room in this neighborhood is different than the others. Yeah. We could take a fucking snapshot of what it was like to have a room in the 50s or the 60s and like have video of it and then set one up in a fucking display. But it's just your idea of so it's just a bunch of interior decorators setting up displays.
True. But some of the furniture is from back then.
Oh
right?
no! So this I'm not like that parlor room one or how to ever describe like this Victorian parlor room.
That's actually one of my favorite, more favorite exhibits there.
Yeah, I'm stunned by it. Like I'm just like over like this is like Donald Trump's dream. Everything's coated in gold and all this fucking like all this inlay stuff.
Yeah.
And like you can just see how how highfalutin it was.
Yeah, how poor we are.
Well, so no. I also imagine. Okay, so now think of all the 1%ers like living like this now, and the rest of us or whatever. But the rest of them then were living in real dirt.
Oh yeah.
Like the people that had that were fewer and far between than now.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that were like whatever digging ditches were way more than now.
Yeah.
Like there's a way bigger middle ground.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I can get a fake fucking Victoria. You know what I mean? I can almost set up whatever I want.
Yeah, you could have a
do
Victoria
that.
room if you wanted
no, I
to.
could fuck you. You know what I mean? Like I could fucking set up, but I'll
you,
also
Rob.
be looking at a $50 million house in fucking in Oklahoma and be going like, God damn, she's balling, right?
Damn, he has a whole Victorian house.
Yeah,
He only got a room.
So it's always in the it's always in the eye of the beholder. So I saw it was, and again, I'm so far out of school. Or trying to be my learning now is watching a documentary type of fucking thing or whatever. And it's the most information I've tried to download.
Oh, it's
in
a
so
lot.
long. Like you're
It's a
reading
lot.
so much stuff. Like there was when I rethink it, there was lots of things that were fucking really like the fossils are fucking amazing. The like all kinds of different ones of them. The mineral fucking section is crazy.
Oh, yeah,
like I
that
love the
shit's
mineral. Like
nuts.
tungsten, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's fun to make fun of crystal fucking hippies, but you're looking and go, God damn, I wouldn't mind one of those on my mantle.
Oh yeah, I remember I was trying to tell I think I was talking to Kai and I'm like, this is not somebody who didn't make this. This is naturally formed. Like they dug this up, cut it in half, and this is what the earth made.
And then you also see this flecks of gold, and then some fucking Egyptian, fucking 5,000 years ago, figured out how to fucking melt the rest of this out of the rock.
Crazy.
Like, how did they figure that out?
I know.
Like you just like that's what I mean.
It's
Like I'm
mind-blowing.
confused with the fucking timeline. So seeing that, like just processing everything is fucking too hard.
a lot.
We didn't do the Auschwitz.
It's still there?
It was still there. So you think that was a bad choice or what?
I mean, I think it's a missed opportunity.
Of course, everything's a missed opportunity. But I was already doing a lot of new things. I was on the subway that day. Yeah, okay, that was fucking. I had my own fucking Auschwitz. No, it was sorry, this is a bad joke. No, the subway was great. The subway was great. Not as good as the GO train, but the subway is definitely there.
Yeah.
And so we thought of it, and it's just like, you know what? Again, not 100% knowing nothing of that happened. Like I have an idea. I'm not fucking denying. But I didn't want the downer.
Yeah, I was about to say you didn't want to bring.
I'm on holiday. We're fucking. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Like it was. I don't get depressed by looking at these fossils. I don't get depressed by looking at the Victoria. Like you know what I mean. Like all that kind of shit is very interesting. I don't know how I wouldn't. Like you're supposed to be affected by this display. And I don't know how I would have not seen it for the rest. Like I'd be fucking eating my dinner later at fucking and be like, fucking all these images that I don't even want to, you know what I mean? Like mention now because I don't want to put them in my own head now.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't need to see that. I don't need to know the fucking depths of like how bad man can be. Like I kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with everything you tell me on how bad man is.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want the reminder.
That's
and so
fair.
yeah, I mean, but I don't know if that's just how. I mean. So this is an example of me fine with being an ostrich sticking his head in the sand. Like this is not the first example I could give you, but like I don't know but you didn't see it because of the kids.
Yeah, I didn't see it because of the kids.
So
I would have. Yeah,
it's only theoretical if you would have done it with or without them.
I probably definitely would have done it.
And
without
why?
Because I don't know.
You just missed opportunity not seeing it.
Yeah, I think certain times, certain things. I always go back to this. Like I was talking to my mom a long time ago, and we were talking about like concerts and stuff, and she was talking about. I was like, "Wait a minute, you were alive when Whitney Houston was touring." I think I've told this story.
Yeah,
and
but
she's like, and I said, "You didn't go see Whitney Houston, like literally, like Whitney Houston." I didn't even bring up Michael Jackson. It was Whitney Houston. She's like, "No, I didn't go see Whitney Houston tour," and I'm like, "That is like a missed opportunity. Like to not see one of the greatest." Artists of all time when you were alive, when they were in their prime, and that opportunity was missed. So in certain things that I am interested in, I don't want to miss an opportunity to see stuff like that again.
Is it just to say you did it? Or is it because you know it's going to be an amazing experience?
I think it puts a lot of things into perspective, like in terms of the Auschwitz
No.
thing.
For the Whitney Houston, just to go stick with Whitney Houston for a second.
I just don't want to miss. Like we saw Jay-Z and Beyonce in concert. Like those people were iconic when I was growing up. When they come to Toronto, why would I not want to see it? It's like me missing to see Dave Chappelle live and me just never thinking of going to see Dave Chappelle live. Like now in 10 years when they talk about the greatest comedians of all time, my kids are going to go, oh, do you know who Dave Chappelle is? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know the Dave Chappelle show? Yeah. I could have say I saw him live and I experienced him live and it was a great concert. I could tell him all about it. I don't have that story.
So is that egotistical? Like
possibly.
Like because you can still say he's my favorite comedian. I've seen all of his specials. So I regret seeing him not seeing him live when I could have. I find at the moment, like because I've a lifetime of Whitney Houston's and fucking Michael Jackson's and fucking Iron Maidens and fucking Rage. So one of the worst is Rage Against the Machine. It was one of my favorites. Still, like they came fucking now 1 million years ago, and it was an all ages show at like the government or something. And I used it. And it wasn't like I was about to go, but it was something I had a little bit of interest in, and it was like. It was like I heard the all ages, and I'm like, oh man, they're going to be punk little. I was only 22 at the time, even myself. I was like, these punks were going to be there, and I didn't go. And now I still remember feeling like an idiot for not going. Yeah. This is where I think it is. Like, it's not an egotistical thing. You're coming across like I want to tell you I seen them.
But I want to be able to spread the stories to my kids. I love hearing stories. Like, you know how bad I would love to hear people tell me stories about how it was back in the day, like my grandfather telling me stories, or people tell me stories about the World War, or even better. This happened last time we were on the show. I had no idea you went to a WWE thing, and like I'm like, holy, like I want to hear all your stories about you going to Like, yeah, I've watched billions of Raws, but to see it live is just a completely different experience.
You're right. My bad for throwing the ego in there. Like that's like I do feel a little bump when you say it because now you get to be the one telling the stories, and who doesn't like? Well, obviously we like telling stories. I see that. You know what? But in the moment, yeah, it's valid. Those are all valid. I can bring up a bunch of examples that I can see for myself, and the ones that stick out the most. I told Nate about the football game. Like I'll never not remember not doing that, because I just didn't realize the experience of it. But I'm also unfortunately, My negative mindset thinks like wrongly at the time. I'm trying to justify it. And I'm going to stop. It's like, I shouldn't bother. Like I don't go see the Leafs play now because it's just a game, regular season. Like I'm not excited. You gone? Of course, but I'm not excited to go again. Yeah. All of my experiences of going know that it would be a fun time, but the hassle of doing it isn't so much worth it to me anymore. Mm-hmm. And so I've lost that, but that's just, I don't know if that's a personal attitude change. I'm not concentrating on what could be fun about living in the day. That's me not living in that Muhammad Ali moment of fucking like seize the day type of don't count the days or whatever, right?
Count the days count.
Yeah. And so it's just like, fuck, you're right. I could have gone that. I never would say it like you did. I'm like, when my people ask me, then I can be there with an answer. Yeah. That's like I'm looking for more of it for doing the experience, but they're both the same. Yeah. They're part of the experience is retelling the story.
Exactly. I hear you. Sure. And people are just so interested into hearing you.
So that's different than the Auschwitz one. See, I don't know if I'm trying to justify not doing something and being able to tell the stories. Like, I'm not going to go tell anybody about this.
But the Auschwitz that's kind of tricky, right? Like that one's kind of more. That's a little more depressing.
Yeah, like here, let me just sit you down and tell you what the evils of man can do.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's taught constantly.
Yeah, you don't want to forget. Like this is the tagline. Like if we don't go, then it was like it'll just be forgotten or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to take on the responsibility of spreading the word of the fucking Holocaust. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't want to put those images in my mind. Yeah, I didn't want to see it. Like even just knowing it's there, doing like it's just like, oh yeah, that happened. Like I know
the fact that it's 18 plus.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Well, maybe. Yeah, I just didn't want to put those things in my head.
Well, that just tells you it's going to be a little deeper content, I assume. Like when we went to, how many special exhibits? I think we only went to the one, which was the Colors of Nature, and that was like all ages. That one was kind of shit. Was that still there?
I don't remember seeing that.
The colors of nature. It was just like, yeah, there was a lot of taxidermy animals and stuff, but like it's just like that way I would say was underwhelming. I would never have paid extra for that again. But like the Auschwitz would have been different, or like when I think King Tut was on tour, but I don't think he came to the ROM. Like if he was on tour and he came to the ROM, would you not want to see that?
So I would have probably found a bunch of reasons to not. Like it wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have used that as a must go see. I would have, but like I'm a retard because I love the Egypt shit.
Yeah.
Like I listened to my first Joe Rogan podcast in a million years because some guy was talking about the shit in the fucking underneath the fucking pyramids or whatever, right? And so like that's again right up my alley, and I haven't revisited that thing. So it was a perfect time to jump in, and it was what it's worth. So yeah, I'm a fool. I never take those chances to like I said. I will more gladly go to fucking Kipling onto the station to go do something downtown now compared to what I would. I will go to the train and go do something downtown more than I would have before. Like I'm not about to jump on every fucking experience, but that was fun. It was fun staying at home for a week and doing, you know what I mean, like these local kind of things and seeing that. So it might be easier to say, oh, you know what, the King Tut thing's here. Let's go fucking check it out. Train. Right? Like, but the Auschwitz ones, it's never going to be like, oh, I need to see that. And I need to talk about it. Like it's more of like I missed opportunity. Like it would have been a worthwhile human experience to go see that. Yeah. And so, but like, I think unfortunately it would have been harder because it was already information overload. Yeah. Trying to fucking get that. And you also want to give everything like the proper thrift that it has. It's like, I'm not going to just brush by this exhibit.
100%.
Like, oh, what's that? A leaf fucking fossil? Like unfortunately for me, the first thing you see, you're reading everything. Yeah. And then by the time you get to the China exhibit, it's just like, yeah, okay, cool statue. It's way more exciting than the leaf fossil. Oh, yeah. But I've just blown by it now.
I actually really like the China exhibit. That one was crazy.
Yeah, there's so much fucking history there, right? And unfortunately, again, from my negative side, it's like this is just what they want. They're allowing us to see. Yeah. Like I want the basement of the Vatican Museum tour.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, I know, but that's you know what I mean. Like I want to know where these fucking things. You know what I mean? Like the things they don't want to fucking talk about.
So would you go to Egypt? Why haven't you gone to Egypt?
Because it's not. I can't go where I can't go anywhere and everywhere that I want to go. Would get the.
I think you would have you had the opportunity to go to Egypt in the past 10 years.
Yeah, I would have had to book it and decide to go. See, how can I put this politically? I'm never going to that side of the world.
What?
Like, not never. Never's a bad word, but I'm like, there's nothing. I would probably never venture past Mexico.
Why?
It's just too dangerous.
Oh, Egypt's not dangerous. Not in the touristy area. The touristy areas of most countries are pretty safe.
It has zero appeal to me. Like the history.
You love Egypt.
No, but I don't trust. Yeah, but I'm never gonna get. I'm gonna get such a touristy experience of it.
That's true.
I'm not gonna get like. That's why it's why I wouldn't go to Jamaica without somebody like you, or go to Vietnam with fucking somebody out with like her friends, because they're not. Like I'm just gonna get such a fucking bullshit experience.
That's true, but there's certain aspects of it that you could like. Seeing the pyramids in person would probably be crazy just to see the perspective and the size and scale of it.
Yeah,
it's one of the reasons I want to go to Greece. Is on my bucket list because I want to see like.
It's Greece. Because I have limited resources on when and where I can vacation.
Yeah, and your idea of vacation is the beach.
It's usually Disney World.
Or Disney World.
Like I said, but this is, or going to Mexico and getting weed. Like I'm going to get out of that mindset, but I am not the full decider of where we get to go vacation. No, I'm not putting it on Tammy. If Tammy was interested in Egypt just as much as I would, it would be an easier choice. It would be on the list of choices. It's the last thing she wants to do.
100%.
She could care less. It's either built by aliens or fucking, Napoleon or fucking whoever.
Get it on a postcard.
It's there. Yeah. I'll find out when I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, she could care less. She says it's like she would say it's a waste of time trying to think about like that kind of stuff. She doesn't care if man has been here for 1,000,000 years or 5,000 years. Yeah. She's here now. Yeah. Right? And so she wants, and that's so I love her for that. Like I don't need her to fucking dive into these rabbit holes with me. Yeah. So what I need to do for her is just like, okay, this where I'm to go to these, like, I don't want to go to Europe because it's just old and boring to me. And every time she tried to bring it up, she wants to go back to England, she wants to go to Paris. I was like, fuck, man. It's not on my list. But now after I said on the show a couple times, I said, I realized I'm imposing my will way too much on our vacation choices. And she's letting me fucking do it. And it wasn't because I heard her telling to other people in the same moment. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I did make sure we went to one of these places. And I'm not going to do that for sure for our next time. Like, I'm not saying forever, right? But like, I'm a very opinionated person, and so
Are you?
I think so. And so I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion on it. But the fact is, like, I am going to go to Europe probably and see all that shit. Like, Egypt's so far down on the list of where I can leave work and go to see.
It's kind of crazy because you say you love the Egyptian stuff, but to go to actual Egypt is on the opposite.
Yeah, because I don't ever think the hype is like nothing is worth the hype. Never believe the hype. So the hype 100%. Of what you're going to see in Egypt is going to be. It's not fun. It's why when I go to Mexico, I won't even go to the pyramids there because it's a fucking 8-hour trip from the beach.
Well, that's not worth it.
On my one day. Like, it was like 4 hours there, 4 hours back, and you're going to get a tour. And then I hear a tour of a private guide who, you know what I mean, who's got more money than I got. And so they get to go into the places that I'm never going to get to go. So I'm getting a half version of a tour.
But half version is better than a
Of course
version.
it is. But I'm just going to be wondering, like, what I'm still going to be a little bit like, blue-balled. Yeah, I'm going to still be a little bit not. I'm just like, oh, okay. And I'm not saying I'm going to know everything that I'm going to be shown and or have and like not as much interest, but I'm going to walk. I'm concentrating too much on the part of like walking away from that, going, "Fuck, I could have just whatever." It was one of my 5 days in this country I spent on a fucking school trip
for sure. But you know that nothing that you see on a screen ever compares to seeing it in person.
I wasn't comparing it to the screen.
I'm just saying it when it comes to perspective. Like if you wanted to, if you see the pyramids and you see what you see on the pyramids on TV or on YouTube or whatever, when you go see it in person, it's going to be a different thing.
I do know that, but I also think that I'm never going to fully get what I want to get out of it. I'm discounting. It's a fault. It's just not. I'm not saying I'm 100% right about it. But my mindset goes.
That's what your mind's saying.
My mindset. So right now, talk is like. So next year, you know what? If we can afford it, we'll go fucking. Why don't we do? If we can go a 2-week trip to Europe, like England and Paris.
Yep.
And fucking, I'm not going to be as defiant on not wanting to do that anymore. It'd be like, okay, well, I want to go to Florida or fucking Jamaica or Mexico or Bahamas or fucking maybe this Paris thing. Oh, how about Egypt? Bro, that's going to be after fucking, you know what I mean? Like a cruise in Alaska maybe, or a cruise to, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, because, or a cruise to Japan or something like that. Like there's going to be other things to go see that we both want to go see.
Yeah.
Like I would never want to convince her to go to see to Egypt and have her spend fucking $5,000 each.
Yeah.
And then she's just like fucking blowing sand out of her fucking eyes and looking at old buildings going, okay, like where's the gift shop? And I'm like, fucking, yeah, honey, I don't have gift shops here.
No,
you know?
I'm sure they have.
No, I get it, but it's not going to.
You can come back with a bunch of mini
fucking
pyramids that
Tutankhamons.
open up into tequila.
Yeah, I'm agreeing that there's a wrong mindset here. But that's like, if money and time were no object,
That's
then for sure.
different. Yeah.
Like, my dream of Egypt is seeing it in a time machine and watching them build it.
That'd be crazy.
Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Because I have a hard time trusting the conventional education of it.
Yeah,
like, I just don't, like, I'm not, it's not an alien thing. It's not a fucking, like I've talked a million times before. I'm never going to feel satisfied with them showing me how this fucking statue was made. Mm-hmm. Right? Or like the best example, again, the show is these fucking vases. You know what I mean? Like, it's made out of granite that's 100% milled. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very hard to like understand how they built this. Mm-hmm. And I just, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. I think it's just lost in fucking time. I think fucking like everything is, and so
a lot of our shit is.
Yeah, so I would like to see it. I would, just like everything else. Like I said, like I saw Vegas on TV all the time. And fucking, it was a party town. Everything's good. The first time I went, fucking, I'm there again next year. Like, it's like I've seen the fucking hotels on TV, but when you see it live, again, not comparing the two, but as a spectacle, it's like, holy shit, look at this. It's like, oh yeah, I'll go back there. I'll tell stories about it. I want to do it. But her and I both get something out of that. And so it's an easy sell. Like, I'm never going to try to push my Egypt fucking thing on her. But if time and money, we're retired and we're like, you know what? We're going on 5 trips every year. You know what I mean? Whatever. We win the lottery, something like that. It's like, Egypt is 1,000% on there. 1000% on there, and everything else is on there. Sure, let's go see fucking whatever. Like it's because time. It sounds like I'm using an excuse, but like time and money and fucking there, you have to make choices.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so just because I'm interested in it doesn't mean I'm going to fucking want to do it.
But if it's a high interest,
I love
that
Australian
make
rules
you-
football. I would love to go see a playoff game in Australia when Australian rules football comes on. I do that. That's not an easy thing to do.
No, that's a very.
It's you know what I mean? Like, again, but that's also something that we both could get something out of. Like, I would have to convince her to go there for whatever other reason, because it's like, it'll be fun to see. It's a modern city, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. But I would have to push her to go to Australia. Not that she would like fight it, but she's like, well, why? What's there for me? Like, she doesn't want to see Australian rules football game, but she'd seen enough shit on Australia to fucking want to go. But it wouldn't be like, okay, this is my only trip of the year. You want me to go to Australia?
Yeah,
like,
you might not regret it.
Yeah, I get it, but I wouldn't want to be the salesman on it. I hate salesmen. I wouldn't want to push my fucking opinion on it.
But that's the thing. Like, if you, it's like with Selena. If I never push her to do something that she would never normally do, she would never experience anything that she never would normally experience. And giving her a new experience is part of our job as a husband, isn't it? We can't always placate, because they push us to do things we don't normally want to do, and then we find things that that we never knew we liked. Like the car show. She never would have gone to the car show in her life. Now she can't wait to go every year. Every year. Selena going to a car show is like, she was happy with her little two-door Honda Civic when I met her. And I said, let's go to the car show. She's like, okay, fine. Is there cars there? I'm like, yeah. Went to the car show. How many times have we been? You know already we've been, since I've known you, probably at least 5 times.
Every year.
Yeah. So now she already buys tickets. She's already Googling get the discounts and everything. Like, that's one of the first things. And you never would have suspected that she likes going to the car show.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even suspected. I would have still put it in the category of she's going to the car show for you.
Yeah, she's not. She's buying the tickets before. She reminds me that the car show is this weekend.
I don't know. Okay, how much of that is she's doing something because she knows you like it? I'm not saying out of spite. She's figured out something to like out of it. But she's like, oh, this is Brian's favorite thing. We're definitely doing that. I'm saying she probably 100% agreeing that she liked it better than she thought she would.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. I know, but like, I would be more in the Selena camp of this, is because I can appreciate a nice car, and I can see nice cars, and whatever, some are nicer than others, but I'm just confused by it. If I had the money, I don't know what I would really want to buy.
To be honest, I don't even know why she likes going. I honestly don't know why she likes going.
So do you agree that at least 33% of it is because you like it? She goes because it's something to take the boys to, and she figures the boys
No, she doesn't
love
even
cars?
like taking the kids. She doesn't even like taking the kids. That's the weird part.
Well, that story rings true. I can believe that more than anything. Okay, but so you don't. Okay, so like you don't attach any percentage of it. It's just
I think some of the percentage, but
going to Disney World is 90% together and 10% more for her than me. Going to Mexico is 90% together and 10% for me, right? Like, it's, like, there is like a concession. There's a thing you're doing for your partner.
what about the ex?
So the X is actually probably 60-40. Like, I've learned to like it more. I don't hate go, and I don't care about how much money we spend on winning fucking prize. Like, the percent change is she loves it so much.
Yeah.
And I only go because she loves it so much. And it's fun to win prizes for her. Like, old me, you could put me in a category. Like, we do not have to go here that many times. Like, old me would be like, fucking, like, downtown. Really? Like, but that me is not realized. That me is not giving any kind of credence to the amount of times she just lets me sit on the couch and watch fucking football all day, or fucking golf all day, or fucking like do what I want to do a lot of the other times, like the concessions. Like, I can never ever deny wanting to do something that she wants to do so much for. And when somebody gets so excited for it, to be like, yeah, like she's way more like Celine. Like, I'm not going to be buying her X tickets for her. She's obviously going to be buying all that kind of shit first, like because she's that type of person. And I like that's there are roles in the fucking situation here. But 1,000%, I am not hating on going.
Yeah.
Maybe earlier, like we're having our 20th anniversary this Sunday. We've been together for almost 25 years.
Jeez.
Like, and we've been going to the X for every single one of those years. I like it more now than I did year one. Mm-hmm. All right, like whatever year one would have been the great. We were all fucking like honeymoon stage and all that kind of thing. Maybe like year 3, 4. I mean, like, really? Is this like what's going to be happening every? I find reasons not to like the X because of like it's the end of summer. You know what I mean? Like the symbolism of when the X comes is reason for me to fucking future trip on winter. But the fucking. Everything that I think it's unnecessary about the X, she fucking loves about it, and it's like nostalgia, anything. It's just like. This is like it informs me on other things too. Embrace it. Be a little bit more like her and just like go enjoy it. Fucking 100%. Get some land shark. You're gonna go get a fucking rib sandwich. Yeah. You're gonna get fucking chicken covered in fucking Doritos. Yeah. Like what? Why are you hating this?
You can't.
And so yeah, but I said it's unnecessary. But yeah, so the only reason I put that like low is just like I would never go that many amount of times.
Yeah.
This is like fucking hilarious. So we went with you on the Friday before, and it was great what we said. And so we had another ticket, and even when we were like, "Oh, we'll buy another ticket to go like to on Friday because we wanted to go with you guys if it fell in there." And then so we went again on the Sunday.
Yeah,
we didn't have to, but again, if we would have like got takeout. So we would have spent a certain amount of money there. We're all about the fucking train. And so we're like, fuck it, we'll go. You know what I mean? Like the X is over. Like it's the second last day. So I don't want to, trust me, a part of, I'm a grumpy old man. Part of me just didn't want to say, really? Like you need to go there again? But she's also not insisting on going either. Yeah. But it's just like, we already made the plan. So we're going to go on Sunday. So that Sunday, I finally, again, I'm all new to this. I finally got the whole train experience.
Oh.
Like, I was out of tequila, so we had to go to the liquor store on the way down.
Oh, yeah.
So I got myself a fucking big bottle of cheap tequila, so that's a whole different story. I'm definitely not you.
Suarez?
Yeah. And no, this was...
Jose?
The Olmec.
Oh, that was not bad.
Yeah, so this was the first time I tried that.
That was good.
No, it's better than
you've had it here. You've had it here.
Okay, so the Suarez, I've had way better. I've blocked that out of my mind. Yeah. I'm never telling anybody I've had that here. Trust me. Don't worry.
Okay. Good. Thank God. Thank God.
But you've just said it on air. So
never happened.
Someone said, "What's that fucking edit cut?" And so she's like, "Fucking." She's like, "You should get a mixer." I'm like, "Where am I going to fucking?" We had to get gas. You know what I mean? Like we're running out of gas, and we were plenty of time for the train. We were already like just missed the train we kind of wanted, so we got to wait for the next one type of thing. So we eased our way down, and so we went to the gas station that's close to the station, and there was a fucking ass store. Like trust me, I don't know why, but the only
is it the one by the hotel?
No, that one's gone now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That one's gone now. So that was the only one. And I kind of knew, like, oh, there's a gas station there, but I don't think it's there anymore.
Yeah.
And then so we were like fucking searching for a gas station. We had to go a little bit south on that road, and then fucking like. You know how there's this anyway. Fucking not the South Service Road has a gas station. So we fucking turned in there, and she goes, "I'll go get you a drink or a slushie or something, and you can mix the thing." And I was like, "Sounds good to me." She comes back, goes, "They got fucking nothing there. Like you better go in there and see what you want." So I'm looking, and I don't usually buy drink. You know what I mean? Like whatever. I try to just drink. That's not how I'm fat on pop and fucking drinks. and so I find this fucking strawberry sparkling fucking Starburst blah bullshit thing. I'm like, good enough.
Oh, the ice.
I don't know. It's sad that you know that. And so I guess the Starburst gave it away. There's probably not too many Starburst drinks. And so I grab this fucking drink, go to the car, get in the parking lot. And so now we got plenty of time. So I park in the back of the parking lot, smoke a joint. When we met you, I was smoking a joint at the front of the fucking parking lot, trying to fucking squeeze it in there before we got on the train. So anyway, that's my MO. And so I'm mixing the fucking drink. So I got this full 40-ouncer of fucking Olmec, right? And it's got this retarded ass fucking wax cap on it.
Shit.
Oh, that was the word. I'm like, oh, this is a bad choice right away. So I eventually get that fucking shit off, and so it's like a full bottle with my little fucking mini ass Starburst fucking bottle. So I take a few, like, I'm like, how much should I take out of this? So I take a couple of fucking drinks out of the strawberry. It's all right, kind of thing. And so now I'm fucking shaking, putting the fucking the bottle in at the back of the fucking Jeep, and it's going in okay, better than I fucking thought. Right? I fucking mix it in there, try to fill it, shake it up, drink. no, it definitely needs a little bit more, right? So, but I can't. I'm not measuring. Like I had a fucking
Top
no
that
fucking
shit
clue.
up.
And I'm getting in. So, and then she tries to help, and then it kind of spills a little bit on her hand, and she's like, fucking. And so whatever. So it was a whole or not ordeal. So we get it in there, shake it up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So now I'm buzzed off the fucking joint. I drove, so I took my edible fucking at the train station.
Nice.
Right, and then so we wait a couple of minutes to get on the fucking train. And we're good. I'm fucking feeling great. It's a fucking beautiful fucking day, Sunday. And so I'm just every now and then taking a sip of my drink, right? Like it's going down really smooth. Right? And I'm like, even me was just like, this might be a little strong.
I was curious to how strong it was.
It was probably stronger. It was good. You know what I mean? Like there was hardly any hint of fucking Starburst in there. It was fucking it was all tequila. And so this is a sidebar. It's not even part of the story. So, well, anyway, I'll sidebar in a second. We do the whole train thing, and I drink. I'm just like, I'm not trying to. The mission isn't to finish my drink on the train.
Yeah.
Right. It would just be like whatever. I wasn't caring if I brought it into the X or whatever. And so I was planning on it. But every now and then I would just like take a sip, just out of habit or whatever. When we got off the train, Tammy was like, every time you opened cracked open that bottle, it reeked.
Oh, you could smell it?
She said it was fucking ridiculous, and it was a fucking packed train.
Oh,
like
man.
it was fucking like it wasn't packed at the start. It was like at 1:00 in the afternoon or whatever. The Blue Jay game had already started, and the air show was kind of already. So like it wasn't the busiest it was probably going to be or whatever, but it was pretty busy enough. And so this is like okay. I have full license to tell the story, and the dirty old man that I might be, but like, let's see. So, especially when you go to Toronto and you go see people, like there's the opportunity to see like lots of pretty people all the time.
Absolutely.
Like they happen, like they're more than they're going to be walking around in Milton.
Oh yeah.
Right. And so we are the train stopping at like Clarkson or Lauren Park or Port Credit or whatever, and so there's two empty seats in front of us. I'm fucking oblivious, fucking drinking my fucking tequila. And so as we were on the platform, this like kind of pretty girl was like kind of, as it slowed down, was like, I could see in the window, right? And she was just, as it was almost dead stop. And she's walking, I just noticed like a pretty girl, whatever. And then so she gets on the train and she sits like right in front of us. And when I saw her, like she had like a denim miniskirt type of thing. That was probably the first thing I noticed. And then so anyway, she sits fucking right in front of us. And Brian, she sat there with her fucking legs open. And like I was watching the race. Like it was Sunday, I had the race on my phone. So how would you watch the race?
Like this.
So that's how I'm watching the race.
I was looking down, guys.
So I was looking like, I was like, just like kind of had it, like I wasn't looking up. I had it in my hand, like kind of on my lap, you know, maybe resting my things. So I sit, so that's how I noticed she was sitting in a certain way and I could see her panties.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I can't stare at this girl's panties. Like I'm a dirty old man. Like I'm fucking. So I'm doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I am. My eyes were already there.
You're watching the phone,
and she put her panties right there in front of my eyes.
100%.
So I'm like, is this actually happening to me right now? Like what the fuck? And I'm like, okay. So I try to move my phone. Like I don't want her to make her feel uncomfortable. Like I did nothing wrong
and
here.
She shifted over too.
Maybe. And so I don't know. And so in hindsight, I'm thinking she's also smelling the tequila every time I fucking open it up too. And so let's see. Again, I'm a dirty old man. So it was hard not to look. Like I'm fucking noticing this. It's like, but I swear to you, I probably could have looked for the whole 30-minute train ride. And I probably glanced like 3 or 4, 5 times, maybe. You know what I mean? And so when we got off the train, Tammy was just like, did you notice that girl had no panties on? And I'm like, well, first a sec, I did notice, and she did have panties on. And she's like, what? How'd you? And I'm like, I told her the whole story. Like, how am I not supposed to see? So, yeah, that happened.
God damn, Jay.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But like, she put herself in this position, and I don't want to fucking, and so I just had to try. I averted my eyes as much as I thought humanly possible, right? Like, obviously, I guess the most decent person would have just, like, whatever, turned their head. I don't know. But I can't believe that this girl just sat there like that. So I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying that's what happened. So I'm all about the train. The train is now stepped up fucking high up on the list. We are trained people now.
Is the roadie
Oh, the
still?
roadie's a phenomenal call.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. Let's see. It was easy to do the first time, but I just was not prepared to. I didn't do the legwork. I didn't have it all. It only really happened this time because I had to buy tequila on the way down. Like I wouldn't have had a bottle to put it in. Next time, what I got to do is make sure I get my drink the day before, have it at home, and then like square it up because I'm not going to go buy a Mickey and split it. I can't split a Mickey because I'm only drinking for one.
Yeah.
You guys can go purposely buy a bottle and mix it at the station because you're throwing it out. You're not carrying around a half a Mickey with you or whatever, right?
Absolutely.
So I need to make my drink before I go. So yeah, I will make sure that it was a glorious part of the trip.
Oh yeah.
I don't. I got some other things. I don't want to blue ball Brenton anymore.
Yes. Oh yes.
Okay, like I don't know how long you got to fuck talk about it. I felt bad. Shout out to Brenton.
The funny thing is, I can't even remember my opinions.
You're
that was
lying.
So long ago.
You're fucking lying.
That
Your
was
opinions
so
are
long
fucking
ago.
buried into that head. Well, I mean, because we talked about it a little bit beforehand, but you mentioned that Brenton had quit smoking weed.
Yes, and now I don't know if he's. I don't know the status as of today. It was a couple. He had quit a couple weeks when I brought it up. It's been a couple weeks. I don't know if he's still stuck to it. Right?
When was the last? So you think he would like not keep a secret forever, but you do think he wouldn't like smoke and then instantly tell you he fell off the wagon? Like he wouldn't let you know if he fell off the wagon about this.
If I talk to him, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't make a purpose call and say, "Hey, bro, I just fucked up and smoked." He's going to use it as something.
I don't think so.
Well, because he was so about it before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it seemed like he was happy to tell you what he positively got out of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you want to like say about it now. Okay, so
well, he said he's never been so clear.
But okay, so what was the incentive for him to start stopping?
He said something just told him. He said something just told him that he should stop smoking, and that was it.
And did he listen right away, or did he like sit on it for a few
I
days?
think he said he had been thinking about it, like how much he's been. I don't remember if he says how much he's been spending on it or some shit like that. And then he said that something just told him, and he just stopped cold turkey. And then he just threw all his shit out a couple days after, like his vapes and everything, and he hasn't been back since.
Okay, so I'm going to try again. Remind you, like putting you back in your mindset. How often was he communicating with you about this? Did he say, "Hey, I just quit," or was it like had he already quit for a couple days before he told you?
He already had quit for a week before he told me.
And when you say he threw shit out, he threw actual bud out, or what?
I don't know if he threw bud out, but I know he got rid of his vape.
And so that's, I said when I first heard, I was like hoping it wasn't like a health reason. Like,
no.
That's why I don't vape, because the vapes are fucking too hard on my lungs and shit.
Yeah.
And so I still like the idea of the vapes. I don't have anything bad, but they're the devil's business. Like they just fucking coat your lungs with that fucking shit. So it's more of a health reason. And that's why I said, so did he harp on the, that's why I mean, other than how addictive everything could be to do, it seemed that he was loving the clarity that you speak of. Like
yeah.
Did he keep bringing that up type of thing?
Yeah, he mentioned clarity a lot. And the funny thing is, I had that same feeling when I first quit smoking. Like just the clarity of not smoking, right? I don't know if there's a way I can explain it, but there is sort of like a fog. He said this. He said there was like a kind of a fog that's like lifted type of a thing.
And so is my justification or not, is like I like the fog. Like without the fog, it's too bright.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I don't like it's not the right way. I like bright things, I like noticing things and like seeing things. But I find Brenton can take things too seriously sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Sometimes.
Where do you get to, how do you not take everything so seriously if you can't just fucking disengage from it? I don't know. That's not really how I want to say that, but I'm not even trying to knock clarity. I'm not trying to knock any, like, I get it. I'm not jonesing for clarity.
You're not Jonesy? Yeah, you are, Jay.
How do you
you're
figure?
like a you're like a clarity type of guy in a different way.
I don't think so. I don't think that's. I mean, I don't want to fight you too much on it. Like,
I feel
when
like
has that ever happened? When have I ever like wanted to know 100% what's going on?
Egypt. You do want to know what's going on with that.
Yeah,
right?
I'm frustrated with the lack of clarity there.
Yeah, so you want clarity in some ways, not necessarily
Okay,
the same
that's a
ways
great
as
way.
him.
I appreciate it. I can see. I can correlate those two things. Just like, and if I can try to correlate that into like an everyday existence, is like. I feel bad talking about trying to put opinions or thoughts into his head. He's not here to like correct me or whatever. But it's like if you're. See, I sort of I don't know where the clarity is not coming from. You know what I mean? Like if you're just stuck on why you're doing certain things or like, yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't
Like
know.
I don't know. Like if you're like
answers.
frustrated with your life or what you're doing, and you see a clearer path into changing it, like being stuck in a rut. Like I can see like I don't know. Like
Well, you said he was thinking clearer, right?
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy for him. Like I'm happy for him. I'm not. I don't. Like I said, I don't Jones for that.
Yeah.
Like that's what like I do. Like obviously we want clarity, but I don't expect it where I'm never going to get it. Like so a bunch of times
True.
this week,
Okay.
like they were complaining about Mark Carney in the fucking lunchroom about whatever. Frankie was in there fucking like comment, and I could not
God.
turn my fucking earbuds up high enough
Yeah.
to fucking listen. But every now and then I kind of want to talk about. It's not like I agree. You know this. We talked about politics stuff. I just don't expect much from anybody.
Absolutely.
And so like it's not like, but I'm not going to hate on the guy because I don't expect the other side to fucking make it much better. Like I don't like the clarity, like my frustration, and the part of the problem is if I'm not trying to fix it, then nothing's going to happen. But I'm through trying to be clear on what all our policies should be. I don't know why they don't make the pipeline. My opinion means fuck all. Just hiring the next or like fucking voting the next guy in because you think he's going to put this fucking pipeline and that's going to fix everything. It's not. Even if they put the pipeline in, it's a great idea. Whatever the problems come with that, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand, and I'm just. I'm willing to let that happen regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that should happen, but I'm not going to use that as a reason to expect that the other side's all roses. Like there's going to be just as much frustration. I'm not I think it's just trading some frustration for another. And so that's what I mean. I like living in the fog. Like I'm not picking a side. I'll be a one policy voter or fucking whatever it is. I'll find my reasons. But to deep dive into all the reasons or to expect that because the other guy would do a fucking way better job, it's like I know that's false. And so I don't want to engage. Even if I agree, I don't, you said this, when I start agreeing with these people, I start fucking upsetting with myself. Because I do, and I want to do it, but there's nowhere to go from that. You leave that conversation like that, and go, goddamn country's never going to get better. And it's fucking all these fucking whatever. It's the same thing like all these fucking immigrants taking our jobs. Like, no, you can get a job. You know what I mean? Like there's always a way to complain about it.
That's true.
And so I think if I was clearer, I would be more frustrated. I would be like, no, please listen to me.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
And
in
that's
that
what
situation, yes, for sure.
I don't like. I need to dumb that down, or sorry, tamper that down. I want to still have my opinion and think, but I don't want to convince you that the pyramids were built by 100,000 years ago by some people that never existed or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's been covered by the fucking sands of time. You know what I mean? Like we can't even picture a lush Nile Valley. Like that's so hard. You know what I mean? Like prehistoric. We can't even picture a fucking pterodactyl or you know what I mean? Like how the world once was. That's why when I see it underneath all the fucking rubble and all that kind of shit, it's like fuck. You know what happened, and the explanation is never going to be satisfying for me. So the clearer I am, like if I was like, I would just get dug into my opinions more. Weed allows me to be more empathetic to people. Mm-hmm. It allows me to see that, like we've talked before, like. I'm not as good of a person if I'm too clear. But I've never been that person.
I was about to say, how do you know?
I don't really know.
How do you really know?
Because I think I know me. And the person that knows me even better than me maybe agrees that like when I'm not high, I get so frustrated.
Yeah.
And I get like, again, it would be better for us, like, but seeking that clarity is not what I want. That's why I don't watch the news.
But, in the same vein, he was never seeking that clarity before. Brenton's been smoking. Me and Brenton used to be smoking buddies in freaking when he was in elementary, when he was in grade 8.
Yeah.
So he's been smoking basically since then. He's never stopped smoking.
I appreciate the change.
So the fact that he just randomly did it, I never thought Brenton would be a person who would stop smoking.
Yeah, I can't imagine how a buzz that would be.
Yeah.
For you. Like, you know what I mean? To hear that about somebody you would never think, like, that's like trippy for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to.
So I don't know what brought it on. I need to get more answers. I need to interview him. Should have him.
But I thought that's what you were allowed to give all the fucking information.
I was, and I asked him a few questions, but I was at work when I was talking to him, and I couldn't get all the answers, and I couldn't get all my questions, and I just never talked to him.
So I think you've just made it worse for him.
Yeah.
I don't think you got his full fucking
he's
opinion
gonna
out.
be so mad. He's gonna be so mad. Like,
okay, so we're gonna even have to put this guy again on the docket. Like, I'm not saying he's doing the wrong thing.
No, I know.
I'm just trying to say why it didn't cross my mind. I didn't realize how much I said last time when we were going to not talk about it till now. How about I gave my reasons for it? But yeah, they haven't changed. Like I said, it's it would be 1,000% more for health reasons, and even the fucking edibles, it's the munchies are fucking so real.
Yeah.
And when I got a fucking weight problem, that's not the best thing to fucking do. But man, everything's just so much fucking happier. More, you know what I mean? Whatever. I don't want to deny myself the pleasures, you know what I mean? Of what it brings. But like I said, I'm a glutton. I'm a glutton with everything. And so, it's a fault. But I don't want to be unhappy and shit. I don't have the desire to cold turkey that. That's why I think cold turkeying anything is the way to go. That's how I quit smoking cigarettes. But like I said, part of me is I smoke. I smoking the joint. I could vape, but I did for a while. And you've seen me go through health cycles or whatever already the little time that you've known me, but that's how I kind of do things. If I with taking the pictures, all of a sudden I'm taking all the pictures, and then all of a sudden I'm not. I'm either in or not. Half, or ironically, it's for the master of half-assery. I'm fucking certain things I'm not like that, and it's usually when it comes to self-care. And so, I can do it, and I can feel the benefits, but then once I'm out of it, it's so hard to. I whinge about the fucking not being in the benefit of it all, but it's just when you're bending to pick something up at work and just should have been doing some more stretching, it's not. I'm not my best self, and I'll beat myself up for it, but. Whatever, pick and choose. So if there's other things that he's gotten out of doing it, I appreciate that, and I know that's the way to be, but I just don't. I'm just don't want to be that engaged.
So you're not ready to quit?
I never was. It's never no. It's not. It's made me.
Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever thought about quitting smoking?
To get that clarity?
No, I don't. Not for any.
No. Yeah,
no. Any reason?
In a way that makes it think that not really, but I listened to some comedians that are low. Some of them are not as low profile as others. So there's a pretty popular comedian now named Nate Bargatze, and he's hosting the Emmys right now. And he's in a class of comedians that I listen to that are from New York that are low level, whatever. But I just know this about Nate. He quit drinking probably 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And because of other buddies, comedians of his who also quit drinking 10 or 20 years ago. I can use him as an example, or other people, that once they quit, they got this clarity that you're talking about, their careers skyrocketed. They don't, you know what I mean? They got out of whatever ruts that were causing them. Even if they were relatively successful and happy, but they thought that they were happy drinking, but they were way worse than I would be drinking. But I'll compare it to my smoking habit, I'm chronic. Then they'd be blackout drunk and everything, not remember and do stupid things. And however long they drank with not liking who they were for being a drunk or whatever, once they got out of that cycle that they thought they had to be in, all of a sudden their careers flourish. And there's other examples of that happening with comedians that, you know what I mean? Like David Tell is this comedian, but he quit drinking and he's not as big as this Nate Bargatze guy, but he's an example of now this guy's hosting the Emmys. If he never quit drinking 10 years ago, he would never be as, you know what I mean? in the main spotlight. And that's really what he wanted when he was an 18-year-old comedian. And so I look at that as a success. And he probably wouldn't have got that success if he didn't stop drinking or doing drugs. How much potential am I leaving out there if I didn't do this now? Like, I could see that, go, I would for sure not eat as much as I do. I would see all the things that I do now as a detriment to me. I would see the money that I waste on just bullshit stuff or whatever, not fucking manicure. Like, I don't know what it is. I'd find more fucking joy out of things that I think are fucking inane right now. But how much more would my house be? You know what I mean? Like, how much all the because I got to struggle to do the upgrades and do all that shit because I can't wait to just fucking kick back and watch TV and smoke and fucking drink. It's just like getting up and doing a fucking daily chore or feeling the joy of the Monday morning sun on my fucking face isn't, you know what I mean? It's more of a fucking hassle. Yeah, but I can live in both. Right? And I don't know if like getting out of the fog is really like, holy shit, there's that Monday morning sun. And being that retard that fucking says that and going fucking like, no, that's life. Like, that's being high on fucking life and how much I might miss that. So I can see success stories where I go there and I applaud it. But it's not a reason. It's a reason to do it, but it's not. I'm not seeking that kind of personal growth. I don't know. Like, I'm putting more attachment to it. But the thought of it. So I've thought of it in that vein.
Okay.
I've thought of it like, how am I being a detriment to myself? We're insisting that this is like what I got to do. I also, in a really high thought, don't know if I need this to attach to identity. Yeah, you're a pot smoker. Because like the biggest identity I've had is I'm a welder. Like, I'm not comparing yourself to a fucking basketball player where once you stop playing basketball, like, who are you now? Right? But yeah, like, I like being a welder. Who are you if you're not a welder? Well, you just be who you are as that. But I've identified as this person who I intentionally tried to identify as. This hit me in a way like, because I used to be a goalie. I was a hockey player. I played fucking up to 4 times and then eventually down to 1 time a week. And like years ago when I ran into somebody at an event and they found out I hadn't been playing hockey for a bunch of time, they couldn't believe, like, they identified me as a fucking hockey player. They couldn't imagine that I never played like twice a week. Like, they knew me as this person who was a welder, a pot smoker, and whatever else, fucking thinks he's funnier than he is. And also a goalie. And so it's like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, but whoa, fuck, what do you do now? You're not playing hockey. It's fucking not as much type of thing. I don't know, right? But it's just like, for a while there, I identified as a goalie. Mm-hmm. And now I don't. And I didn't miss it, right? But that was a part of it. And so it's hard to kind of let go of that. I don't know.
Do you think you could not identify as a chronic smoker?
Yeah, I think that's part of my identity. Like, I'm not saying I'm not clinging to it.
No.
But I just like.
But it's just part of it.
It's like like it's letting go of part of who you are, right? Like it's I'm not like it's, you know what I mean. It's like not hard to say. Like when I had hair, I used to like having long hair. Like I never realized. Like, I should have used the ability to get different haircuts when I could have. Mm-hmm. Like, I identified as somebody that had long hair. And so the idea of getting a preppy haircut or doing something like that, it was a different time. Like, people got stuck in their ruts. I don't know how it is now. But I was like, oh, man. Like, I never, like, even now, I haven't shaved my goatee. Like, the idea of shaving my goatee just to shave it, like, somebody would be like, yeah, who cares? It'll just grow back.
Yeah,
it's like, no, I have a goatee. I don't want to shave it. Right? Like, I don't, like, look at that.
Yeah, so, but, like, what part of your identity that you have now is taking room for another part of an identity to come in?
Well, I'm more of a podcaster now than I am a goalie.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Right? Like, I'm not like, it happens. Shit happens. I'm more of a. I haven't done Lego, but now I'm more of a Lego person. Like, I'm more of a. You know what I mean? Like, you don't realize what you turn into.
Absolutely.
Like I said, this was what somebody identified me as, and I'm attaching myself to that. Like, this is a super high thought. Like, again, we're going into why you should try to quit smoking or whatever. Like, I'm just saying that I was right there with you in Brenton in fucking middle school.
Yep.
Like, I remember fucking leaning into this. And I wanted to be that fucking heavy metal stoner. Like I don't know how much the desire to be that informed me of being that. Mm-hmm. Like, I never gave myself another shot at being that. Like, it's not like and not blaming anybody else or whatever. Like, Tammy is one of the few people that is honest enough to tell me where I have left potential on the table. Like she went to university. Like her mom, like made sure they did things. Like she said it in a way that, and not discounting my parents, they can't hear this anyway. That if I had her, if her mom like didn't let her get away with any bullshit, like made her have all her homework, was right on top of her schoolwork, like I would have had the potential to use, like be an architect or be fucking use some of the skills that I do have to its fullest potential. But instead, I was never driven to that personally or made to do it. I would have rebelled against it. So it's not like they had any choice to go. And I'm not blaming them. It's not like I would have had a better fucking parent if I had that style of attention. Right, but like I said, it's like fucking like my parents split up. Like her parents were together. Like her mom didn't have to work. Like there's a million different reasons for that. And like she also had her grandparents here. Like there was no structure. There was no chance. I was broken family from day one, and she was from fucking whole family day one. So she looks and sees like if I was in her situation, would I have had way more? Would I have tapped this? Would I have had more clarity, or however you want to put it, from my whole life? And I would have seen that. So yeah, like that's just a thought. I don't dwell on that. So, but I do notice that as a trait. Like maybe I'm using pot to just lower my expectations of myself. I'm sorry. Like these are so high.
That's pretty deep.
So, yeah.
High, deep, high.
Deep. Doesn't he work on your shift? Yeah. So I mean, I can respect that. I can see. I appreciate somebody that might have been in that kind of same rut, right? Like you, he has to be a little bit like you. Well, we know this, like because he likes the conspiracy. Or he wants clarity in these conspiracies. He doesn't trust, like some sources that he gets through that. And you were like fucking, you hated that happening to you. And so that was part of the reasons why you got no joy out of smoking. It was more, you concentrated on this fucking paranoid thought or however you want to like put it. And he has that way more than I do. And so I wouldn't want to live with that. Like if he's not realized how much that is, push that along, right? Like without pot, just like now, without pot, you don't dwell on that. Yeah, fuck whatever, it's corrupt, or you know what I mean? Like maybe they're the Egypt's whatever, right? Like he's not gonna make his lifelong goal to find out who built the pyramids, or think he's the Illuminati, he's controlling every fucking thing he does. He's just gonna go to work and take care of his family, and so he might have been so long into the like all day, every day, thinking he's like being fucked with, or you know what I mean, like, or not trusting anything, or whatever deep fucking paranoid hole that you know of. That being out of that for a minute is like he doesn't want to like chance that happening again, right? Like that I can see. But I've never used like I said, like I'm not trying to say like I'm fucking a genius or anything here, but like I use it to slow my mind down, and like. It sounds to me like the weed speeds his mind up.
Yeah, probably.
Like, no matter what it is. That's why I think like this whole sativa fucking indica bullshit, it doesn't matter. Whatever it does, it takes him to that place. It sounded like it did the same thing to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been in there. So I don't need like that's not a scary like.
But like they say, it affects everybody differently. So
yeah, like I said, I think it dulls my expectations of myself. And it allows me to like be a half-assery type of person. And so I'm trying to be honest it's probably not all great. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to sit here and just try to find all positive reasons why I'm going to do that. Like and sit on this is who my identity is. I can see it. Like I said, it's like I can only do it in the health fucking benefits because you both don't have to care about it. Like whatever, you all have a problem. You both don't, in my eyes, don't have to care about the health reasons, health things that I do. It's not you're not going to overeat. You're going to do it in your own way, but you know what I mean. Like you're far from showing up at work like CT, and I see the same for Brenton. Yep. And I also. You both don't have asthma, so I don't know how much you start wheezing afterwards. You know what I mean, or whatever. How it fucking shortens your breath. You know what I mean? If you smoke too many if you smoke the vape pen, that's why I got rid of the vape pen. And when I said this, I've never said this out loud except for to you once, and it's like because this will be a not being too honest. This will be a real thing that if I don't do soon enough, that there'll be a a point that it might be too late or whatever, because nobody knows when they're going to have surgery or do whatever. Like, and I was in the fucking, and when I was like a year ago going for my hip and doing the pre-op stuff and wishing I did more exercises so my rehab wouldn't be any better or go better. And it was never enough. I could always done more. And then doing the rehab after going, fuck, you could have done those push-ups before or whatever would help you out. And so in the fucking waiting, like in the before the surgery, when we're in like the fucking pit lane of everybody going to fucking surgery and the nurses are hooking you up with their IV and the doctor comes in and all that. There was a guy that was probably like 20 years older than me and he was in there for a knee thing or whatever. And he was on oxygen and he was fucking
Seriously?
wheezing and he was fucking getting there. And I'm like, that guy's recovery is going to be fucked. Like if I keep fucking smoking what I'm smoking now in 20, like there's no way I wouldn't be, well, I'm definitely setting myself up to be in that kind of situation. Right. And just like fucking, like, I could be there like that thinking fucking, oh man, like, should you have quit smoking joints like way before? And so you don't become this person. You don't want to become, you know what I mean? Like I saw a future version of myself if I don't do something about this soon enough. I don't know if that was when I quit I think I quit vaping before then.
Okay.
But that's like the same kind of thought. That kind of thought would do it for me. More for health, not for mind clearness. More for like, it's the reason why you don't eat sausage McMuffins every day and you should do push-ups every day. It would be more for that mindset.
Okay.
And like I said, I have thought of it, and it's not like that day's probably closer than it, you know what I mean, like could be. I do think, okay, I do a proper version of me. Okay, this thought has floated into my head because I need to be the person I was when I only smoked joints on the weekend. I need to be the person that I was when I only vaped, like dry herb vape, not like use a V-tower, like in the house. My house would smell that. Like I would be really good served if I did that, and I'm probably gearing up to that. Like I said, without putting a hard date on it, I know that I need to do that.
This is something you've thought about already.
I've thought of it. Yes, I've thought of it when we're cleaning room. I got the V-tower. I go fucking. In the same vein that I've thought I can't have any more fast food. Yet I had fast food today. Like I'm still doing what I know I shouldn't be doing. Like I can't get out of my bad habits. So I am not quite ready to quit it right now. Like I don't know what the deal is. Like I feel like I'm delaying the inevitable, but I don't have a hard date. I'm not going to be like, okay, I'll only smoke joints till the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to have to be something, unfortunately, that I'm just like, fuck, like whatever. Like I can't get my breath back, or fucking, unfortunately, probably I have a fucking incident where it's just like fucking, okay, like there's a scare tactic, and now you can't go back. I don't want to be told that. Just like when I tried to lose weight at the time, like when I was quit smoking cigarettes in the first place, it's like somebody's going to tell you can't do this anymore, and you want to get there before somebody tells you have to.
Okay,
because then it'll be even harder.
Yep.
This is something I'm going to have to do on my own. So it's there. It's like a fucking 10% spark, or however you want to fucking call it.
Yep.
But I still enjoy everything else about like the smoking the joints. I'm not hate smoking the joints.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I said, we do recognize for the future of my wife not having to fucking push a guy in a fucking wheelchair with an oxygen tank on it. Like I need to do better. And I like, you know what I mean? That will be the spark. And I said that to you when I had the surgery, and I never said it to her.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was part of me. And I was like, this is honest of a thought as it can be in a situation where we all do things that are detrimental to us mentally, financially, or fucking physically. And this is unfortunately like physically, but and it's hard to admit that I'm still doing it now. How can I say that it's a detriment? I don't want to be this future person, yet I'll be smoking 3 joints tonight.
It's the same way I'm drinking this beer.
Yeah, right. And I'm living for today. Right? Like I nobody thinks they're gonna be that fucking guy 20 years from now with a fucking like an oxygen tank or a wheelchair. Like, but that turned me into a 310-pound person. Right? And like and so the struggle is real. The struggle is always there.
Yeah.
And without it's the justification of me not concentrating on that the whole time is just like, yeah, I want to live now. Like I've seen life. I don't want to fucking dwell on that negative and fucking. But that's not being clear on the whole big picture. That's not being clear on like, yeah, but you know what? When you go to work on Monday, you're gonna feel fucking bloated and you're gonna be regretting. It's not gonna feel good to you then, as it does there. But that fucking guy's easy to ignore, right? Like it's easy. It's not. It's this journaling that we do here now. It definitely helps.
Yeah.
And saying it out loud. But these are thoughts that have to like creep in, and yeah, for the benefit of everybody. Like I would like to hope. See, it's bullshit. Like I did. It might be. Again, I'm just pushing back. It might be closer to a New Year's resolution type of thing. It might be something that I like, kind of aspire to. Not quitting, but quitting joints. Smoking the V Tower and edibles, and like every now and then a joint. Like I've done it before, it's doable. But just like when I'm trying to lose weight, just because I've done it before and it's doable, doesn't mean I'm doing it.
Yeah. Or that it's easy.
Yeah, it's not doable and easy is fucking. They're two different things, and yeah, I use so many different things as an excuse. But you know. That's what I feel. So I'm happy for Brenton. And I hope he gets everything he wants out of it.
Yeah, and I hope he's still not doing it if that's what he doesn't
That's
want
what,
to do.
when I listened last time, it was just like, by the time we eventually do get to talk about this, he's probably going to be smoking again. Because I could see getting clarity for a while and then just kind of being sick of it. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, not all of us want to be this Nate Bargatze guy that goes from, like, clubbing it in New York to hosting the Emmys. You know, like fucking, like it's not just like it was a straight line, but it didn't just fucking from there to there. Like there was a lot of work put in, and he's funny. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's so you have to also be good at it. But I don't think you strive for certain things if you don't really like whatever, like using all your potential or whatever. So, yeah, that's I guess
okay.
When he hears this and tells you exactly what he wanted you to say, then we'll talk about it again.
Yeah, I will bring it back up.
So again, okay, we'll back off this. You like edibles now?
Yeah, I like edibles.
Yeah. So what changed?
Well, even though you think it's bullshit, sativa affects me way different.
No, I
indica
don't.
does.
Okay, I agree with you.
It affects me way
I agree with you.
right?
Yeah. Okay. And to be fair, I do notice certain sativa joints that make me feel more
certain
uplifting.
Things are a little
You're right.
different. I think that's the main thing.
Interesting.
That's the main thing.
You weren't just getting something from Steve and dealing with whatever it was. You can find out exactly what you're going to get and how it's going to make you, roughly how it's going to make you feel.
And then you figure out those ones, and that's just the ones you keep taking. So my mind doesn't like blast off to the moon anymore, and I'm not thinking about like all this other shit. Like if I'm watching a show, I'm thinking about that show. I'm watching the show. If I'm playing a game, that's what I'm doing. Instead of my mind running off on like what happened on work and somebody said something and maybe this person did this or like, you know what I mean? So it's more, I'm just more focused on, and it's not, my mind doesn't run as much.
Interesting. Yeah. I think it's a good way to put it because the sativa is supposed to make your mind run more.
That's what they say.
But you're using it as a hyper focusing tool.
Yeah. They say you're more energetic. Is that what they say on sativa?
I think it's more euphoric, like more like maybe more energetic. Sure.
Indica is supposed to be like the sleep drug. Yeah, and the indica. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's real. I mean, that's real. That's okay. That's more real than I discount it for. It's not that I'm just when I say it like that. It's not the be all and end all. You still get. Brenton's mind's going to still get fucked on either one.
Yeah.
For you, I get like what you're saying, and I've noticed it myself too, and all that. I'm just curious. I mean, because you like that now, and you were out of it for the longest time.
Yeah.
So there must have been a pull. The desire to be out of your mind a little bit is fucking like there. You know what I mean? Like not to be.
Yeah.
That's why you like to drink.
Exactly.
Right? Like it's just like it's. That's what I find. Like that edge that you live on without the drink is like it's not fun. Like it's too real, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Like curious. So to totally sidebar, we probably didn't give you enough time for this. You are rocking with your new phone.
Yes, I'm holding it right now.
Yeah. Well, you can't take it out of your hand. I thought it was glued in there. Is it everything that you want it to be? How is your new phone?
More or less the same.
It's the Pixel. What now?
10. It's pretty much the same shit. More AI than anything.
Yeah. So are you using the AI more now?
I never really use the AI. I use the AI for asking questions and figuring some stuff out. But you know, they have like other feet. Like So they have this thing called a magic queue. So if you're like, if Selena calls me right now, and it'll basically know, like, okay, if Selena calls me right now and then we're talking and she's like, oh, she's driving and she goes, oh, what time is that thing that I put in the calendar on Saturday? My magic queue will already have things that relate to me and Selena on my call screen. So it will find things in my calendar that has to do with Selena, because we have because when you make a joint, like when you make a joint calendar, like you make a date, so send it from her thing and it'll join in our calendars. It'll find things like that. It'll say like if I have like airline tickets and I need to call the airline, it'll show my airline ticket information on the phone screen without me going to my emails to find it, type of thing.
Because it heard you say airline ticket?
No, it just knows that you're calling the airline, and it just assumes that if you're calling the airline, it's probably about your next flight. You know what I mean?
So that seems seamless. That's like a seamless integration of it.
Yeah, that's really what they're trying to do. Most of their AI stuff is pretty seamless like that. The flashy stuff, like having an assistant, is just really, I think it's really like the flashy things to draw people in. This is why I said before, I don't know, did I say this on the show? This is why I said before, Google will likely win this AI war, because they will have the integration, the seamless integration with things that you want to do every day that companies like ChatGPT cannot do.
So I can't agree with you more.
Yeah.
Only based on like watching the commercials and seeing like kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
Not knowing any of the fucking tech, because I wasn't expecting you to say like that seamless stuff, because like I agree with you. I don't have any reason to disagree with you like on the war or whatever, but I find it's like football season now. You don't want to bet against the Chiefs, and you don't really want to bet against Google. Right, like it's more appealing. They're showing you like, and again, all other AIs can probably do it or whatever, but it's showing you like some guy fucking putting his like a video showing the AI assistant like something with his plumbing, and and then it just sets them all up with what he should do from now or do whatever. Like I don't know, it's kind of bullshit. And it's probably a little bit more on the flashy side, but for now, like the promise of that is way like more. Real, like with this magic Q thing you're talking about, and other kind of integration from that. And it seemed, I don't know if it's like is it still just like a slow? I guess it sounds like what you say is like still a slow rise of how it's getting integrated, instead of like you wanting like now you're all about the assistant. Like I think one day you're probably going to be like, yeah, like this. I'm talking to this assistant like fucking way too much. But like part of South Park, I don't know if it's South Park is fucking like they all have everybody in the show has more of a relationship with their fucking their ChatGPT assistant than they do their wife. So, oh, this is like his wife is there right there in bed with him, and he's like, oh, thank you so much. You're so fucking helpful.
It's funny because I say thank you so much.
Yeah, see, so you're like Randy Marsh. You're like, yeah. So I think you do have that. Like, I think it's probably more integrated than you might like compared to me.
I do, but the problem is, and it's funny because Booby, he's getting rid of his iPhone. He says he's getting the Pixel this weekend. He's getting rid of his iPhone. He's getting a Pixel because he's like, AI is the future. Blah blah blah. He's always asking about AI and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, well. I don't use it that much, but yeah, it's there. It's good. It works. And I was telling him like this is like how the internet was in the beginning. When the internet came in the beginning, nobody knew that it was gonna result into the Netflixes and like the YouTubes and like all the stuff that the internet made possible today. Wi-Fi. That's like a mind fuck, right? Coming from and then you can go to a website and maybe download a song. Now we're so far from that. And I think AI is eventually going to get so far from just an assistant to like, it's just going to be so much part of our lives. I think it's going to be, we have no idea.
Yeah, I can't.
AI refrigerators, AI cars. Tesla's basically, if you put an AI in your Tesla and you're like, oh, you're driving and it's predicting that you need to make gas. Like, imagine you're saying, hey, I'm going to go to my mom's house. And it says, oh, well, you're going to need gas on the way. So you might want to stop at this gas station. And I know you like cheaper gas prices. I'm not saying it's saying this to you. I'm saying it's just making this route and it's telling you. I think AI integration is going to be more like that.
I know you're right. It's the same thing as like waves and fucking
Yeah.
like there's a police fucking stop here.
Yeah,
there's fucking like
exactly.
it's all and it just needs one user to put that in and tell you like that it's in the system. Like I can't agree with you more, and that's why just from like hearing you talk and just like seeing the commercials or whatever, like I have never used ChatGPT, and I've only ever used the Google AI by typing Google into my phone and like look, and then it comes up with an AI overview and like fucking sees that. So it's integrated a little bit into my life, but it's kind of forced.
Yeah.
Like I'm not looking for it. I'm not the way that it's see. Like the things you said about like Wi-Fi and the tools that make the internet run that have become ubiquitous. It's annoying now in a way. Like, and I don't see it still not having a sense of being annoying. The fact that your fridge and your coffee maker have to be hooked up to Wi-Fi, is insane.
It's
like
crazy.
I get like I don't, but whatever the benefit of all that is, like eventually will pan out to me in the future. Waking up and having my fucking coffee made for me by fucking some fucking robot.
Well, right, it like automatically starts your coffee. Or
Like I know that could kind of already be done now, but
funny,
it's getting better.
I remember seeing the fridge. One of the fridge Wi-Fi things is that someone's in the grocery store. Oh, do I need milk? And then they go onto their app, and then you can see the inside of your fridge, and they're like, oh yeah, I need milk.
There's zero chance that is not the fucking future. Like it's now, but just imagine some fucking. Again, it's not as far as we want to go. Some poor fuck with an ice box in the middle of fucking Manhattan. You know what I mean? Like a city fucking thing. Just like they're like, oh, can you imagine? Like whatever. Like having to fucking get the milkman delivering your milk every day because you don't have a fridge.
Yeah.
To just like asking this magic box.
AI, make my grocery list. I'm on my way to the grocery store.
So this should not be fucking mentioned. So I'm all about that promise and the way I see the Pixel being advertised now and it's undeniable that will be the way to go.
Yeah.
Like I still would switch for the Fold. Like for me, if I ever switch, maybe to the Fold, just to use the hardware, not so much for the software.
Yeah.
Like I like the soft. Like however that's going to affect me, it'll be in the most mainstream type of way, and it'll be the most inevitable type of way, and. It's magic. Like everything you're talking, like Wi-Fi is magic.
Yeah.
Me watching the race and not the girl with her panties on the phone is magic. Like this never would. This could never fucking happen.
Yeah.
This is the Jetsons right here.
It's crazy,
right? Like fucking, and so I respect that. I love that. I'm not gonna like. That's why it's hard for me to knock any kind of fucking technology or whatever. But before we go to throw a huge monkey wrench and all, to getting back to the Egypt things of everything, right? Mm-hmm. How would you? If this was found 100 years from now,
oh my god,
or not 100, like 1,000 years from now, like if it was in some kind of fucking cave with no instructions to it, other than like whatever cataclysm was in, your great grandfathers had stories of this magic rock that could tell you everything. You could just talk to this magic rock. We'd be like, bitch, please. Like, fucking, like, what are you talking? But no. This is, and then you would say, no, an alien built this.
Yeah.
Or fucking whatever, like the gods, like, you know what I mean? You would never be able to think that a human put this together. You and I don't. We can't. We're not the humans that put it together, but as a collective, it was made. But you couldn't even convince somebody, if this had no power, if this was just this thing, and you gave it to somebody 1984.
Yeah.
I was going to go back to the 50s.
They'd be burning you at the stake.
Maybe not 84, because the people had a big fucking cell phone there.
You have to go
to
like
the 54.
The 54, or the 1800s.
1800s, you're getting fucking burnt.
Yeah.
Right? The second you walk into the fucking city hall with this, you're fucking like, witch. And so you wouldn't make it into city hall.
No, that's not at all. No way.
But
that's a fact.
That's a fact. They would have got you at the gates. But you would not know. So that's how dumb we get real fast.
Yeah.
That's how, you know what I mean? Like the technology can just get away from us right now.
Yeah,
Explain to somebody in 1984 what Wi-Fi is.
Oh yeah, they would
Explain to somebody in 84 what a touch screen is.
Yeah.
Like it's so taken for granted now.
Yep, yeah.
And it's so integrated. Like that's, so your point about, just imagine AI as integrated as a touch screen.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's a fact. It's not going to get less than a touch screen. It's just going to become more. And we're going like, like whatever, like you don't have a touchscreen, like you can't, like, or, you know what I mean, like your fridge, you don't have Wi-Fi in your fucking
What do you
fridge.
mean you typed into Google?
See, that's why. So I am a perfect example. You know what I mean? Of like, but I know people that are older and less capable of this stuff than I am.
Yep.
And so it's just like you. Yeah, it's just a never-ending cycle. It's always going to happen like that. So I see that. It's crazy, but like I said, when you go to these, that's why going to Egypt and seeing something, and then having them tell me what this is, when I think, and they're just telling me, no, this was just a mind over there, and they just rolled it over with some logs. It's
Put
like,
it in the Vatican.
Yeah,
Vatican.
oh yeah, that's right. But that's like, okay, this is what you want me to hear. Like I'll feel so blue-balled.
Yeah.
But I'm not recognizing, still seeing all that fucking shit. Like I said, like going to the ROM and experience what was here in Toronto, going to stuff. Like I used all these reasons to not do stuff, and it was dumb. Mm-hmm. And so I can recognize that. But well, I'm glad you like your phone. I'm not going to knock you, and like I can see it.
Are you getting
I'm happy there. I told you last time. I realized we only lease this.
Yeah.
So I don't, other than losing my pictures, like I don't know what I would lose.
Anything.
How would I get my iCloud pictures?
You can transfer everything over. It's pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to use anything as a reason to not do. I'm not on the.
I would love to see you with a fold. I would love to see you.
You've heard me talk about it all the time.
Yeah,
right? You've heard me talk it way too
that.
much. Yeah, I do get jealous when I see people have them. So still, but not like overly.
Yeah.
It's not. I still love my phone. Like I said, the phone is magic still to me.
Oh yeah, phones are crazy.
Take pictures whenever you want.
Yeah.
Send them on fucking Twitter whenever you want. Like
all from the same spot.
All right from your fucking bar drinking land shark.
Right.
So yeah, I want to thank you guys again for like not the show. No, thank you guys, you family, the Moores, for going to the X with us. I thought that was great.
No, I thought it was great. Yeah, the kids were. You know what's funny? I told Selena, I was like, oh yeah, we're like. I remember we were just walking and they would just run up to you guys and start telling you guys random stories.
No, they can't stop talking, man.
Like
Kai especially.
Like, this is great. We don't have to listen. No.
That's great for sure. No, look, like, how dare you back off?
But it's nice to see them be able to interact people like that. That's not family. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah, I can respect. I've never not got that from them.
Yeah.
They're very outgoing.
Yeah.
Like they are. One is way more. Like Kai is way more, how's the word? Generous with his fucking feelings and his emotions and his fucking his opinion and all that. Not to say like they're very similar, but like they're both not shy around us. Like it's very enjoyable to hang out with them. Like of course we get to fucking when we spend a certain amount of time with them, but they're super engaging. Yeah. They're not boring kids. And like to your credit, like Tammy said, like they're very well behaved. Like you might not think so, but like you should know you come off a little too strict sometimes. I'm not saying you should change or whatever, right? But as a total outside, like because I love the kids too, and like oh man, like this, like, I don't know how to put this. I'm not telling you to change, but I'd be tough. I'd want to toughen up Kai too. I see how you're saying, but when he's just our little buddy. It's like, oh man, like you know what I mean, like oh man, I feel for him when you're tough on him. I'm not saying change, like I don't know. I'm not being critical, or I guess I am, but I'm not trying to be. But when we see them out in public and we see other fucking wild kids, and your kids are far from that. Like they're not polite and good company because of how like I don't know how much of a part of it is how you brought them up. And like you should be congratulated for that.
Thank you.
Like whatever's in there, like you know, you could be a little softer too. But I don't know. Yeah. Whatever you guys have done, they behave like little adults with us. Obviously, they're little kids, but they're not. They're easy to hang out with. They're fun to be with. They bring shit to the table.
Yeah.
And so you like however I'm sure they do that. Like you. Does that come across your mind? Not for the acts or whatever.
I actually don't think they're behaved at all.
Yeah, I didn't. I was curious.
They're behaved at all.
How have you not seen other kids?
I do, but like my mind always goes to if my kids were acting like that, I would fuck them up.
So how do you not say, but they're not?
I don't know.
Like why? You're looking to fucking
because they don't clean their toy room. Okay.
Fuck you. I don't clean my toy room. You but you just said they're not acting like that.
I know.
Like so you're never gonna give them fucking Like if you okay, I get it. I don't know what I'm asking from you there, but you should be we're impressed with how you've raised them to be great in public.
Thank
And
you.
it was fun hanging out with you guys. So, yeah, we
So
hope you
you're
get to do that
babysitting
again.
next week. I want to thank everyone for listening to the work.
Tammy, do not listen to that
Because
part.
Tammy said she's busy.
Tammy would never, I don't know what you're talking about. Be here. Then I get to be home alone. Don't be pawning off your Home Alone.
Damn.
I'll be unedible. You can't. We're irresponsible. I'm going to be high as a kite.
You're around
Don't-
high kites all the time.
Damn it. All right. Well, we do want to thank everybody for listening to the Work Related podcast.
Yep.
Less pictures on Related by Work on Twitter, I'm sure, this week. But,
Yeah,
you know, you guys can only get so much.
Yeah. Teasers.
Hope to see you guys next week.